Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into a company called Beachbody. Alright, let's get into it. So, really quick, before I get into the deep dive, I just wanted to do three quick reasons why I like Beachbody. Number one, I really like their P90X program. This is a program that I purchased back when I was in college, and I still use some of the workouts today, even. And the host of the program, Tony Orton, he's pretty cool. So, yeah, I really like their products, particularly P90X, and I did a little bit of Insanity. Insanity was pretty good too. So yeah, that's number one. Number two is the company is able to change. So for example, they went to from DVDs to streaming to exercise equipment. So back when I first purchased it, back in like I don't know, around 2000. Before 2010, a while ago, it was only DVDs. Now they're doing streaming, where it's like you pay a monthly fee to the company and then you can stream a bunch of workouts. I think it's over 1,000 workouts that you can stream for a monthly fee. And also they're getting into selling exercise equipment. They're like integrating things like work bikes into some of the programs. So yeah, they're able to adapt a lot, kind of like what Netflix was able to do with their service. Netflix, they went from DVDs to streaming to making their own content. So yeah. And number three, as I mentioned earlier, it is subscription based, so that's always a plus. Like before, since they were selling only DVDs, it's like you just bought customers would buy the DVD once, and then like maybe they'll buy another program, maybe they might not. But this one, the company is getting monthly revenue from their customers, assuming that they just continue their subscription. So yeah. And there's also a bonus. Bonus number four is they plan to expand internationally. In particularly, they're going for Europe right now, so that's always a bonus. All right, so that's three reasons why. And next, we're going to go into the deep dive. So if you want to stick around for the deep dive, feel free. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah. For deep dive, we're gonna go over five things. Number one, three companies owned, CEO and ownership in the company. Then we're gonna go through their conference call transcript, financial statements, and then some YouTube reviews by non-coaches, and we'll also take a look at the comments. The YouTube reviews will be of the products that Beachbody puts out. So first, let's get into the three companies owned. So Beachbody, they have three companies. The first one is their main website, Team Beachbody. They have this Beachbody on demand thing. This is what I was talking about for their main thing. Like before, they made all these different workout programs and they put them onto DVDs and then they sold the DVDs and then it's like you have the program for life. But now they've transitioned to this Beachbody on demand, which is kind of like think of like Netflix, but instead of entertainment, like TV shows and movies, they do at-home workouts, Netflix style. That's pretty much it, and you pay a monthly fee. That's Beachbody on demand. And then they also have openfit. Openfit is a company that they acquired. It's similar to Beachbody on demand, but think of it as kind of like more live interactive workouts. So kind of like Twitch. You know, on Twitch it's all live, so you can interact with the host of the channel host. So yeah, it's like you're with the exercise instructor live, so you can get feedback from them. So yeah, that's OpenFit, and also there is MYX Fitness. So for MYX Fitness, these guys have bikes. They do like I'm not sure if you've heard of Peloton bikes, but something similar to that. So bikes, and then yeah, you can see they're working out in front of the TV screen. So it's not just only bikes, but it's workouts like this, yoga and weightlifting and stuff like that. So yeah. So that was the three companies owned. Next, we're going to CEO and ownership in the company. So CEO is Carl Deichler. He's chairman and CEO, and there's also John Congdon. He is the co-founder and CEO of OpenFit. So, ownership in the company for these guys. This is from the form number 4, submitted July 6, 2021. Here you can see Carl Deichler, as we said earlier, he is the CEO. He has at least 10% ownership in the company. And he bought some more shares recently. He had an option to buy more stock, so he got some shares. Let's see how many he bought. I think this many shares, it's hard to tell without the commas. I think that's a little over a million shares. And he bought that on July 2nd for $9.94. So he is purchasing shares in the company. That's good. You want to see a CEO who is investing in the company, who has a big stake in the company. Why? Because that way he has the CEO and the CEO team, they have an incentive to make the company do well and to grow the company. And same thing for not just Carl Deichler, but John Congdon as well, the co-CEO. He is doing the same thing, same date, same price. I think a few less shares. He has around a little over 335,000 that he got. But yeah, he has also at least 10% ownership in the company. So same thing for him. That's why it's really important to make sure that the CEO and the co-CEO, they have like a decent amount of cash invested in the company. If they don't have a lot of stock in the company, that's when you kind of want to watch out. And also a plus, these two, they were around since the beginning of the company, which is also a good thing. If you can, you want to find a CEO who was there from the very beginning. All right, so that was CEO and ownership in the company. Next, conference call transcript. This is going to be a bit of a long one. Let's see. I think that was here. Let me go up. All right, so this is I got this from Seeking Alpha. Link to this will be in the description below. This is their Q2 2021 results. I highlighted a few things here. Let me find the highlights. So highlights from the conference call. Their balance sheet has over $347 million in cash, and they're going to use this to grow their company over a multi-year period. And also a quick thing that they mentioned, I don't know if you knew about this, but there's 72%, roughly 72% of Americans are overweight or obese, and also good health and physical activity are important in promoting resistance to COVID. So that's one reason why people would be more inclined to exercise at home and use the Beachbody products. I also mentioned that they got their MYX stationary bike. That is this thing right here, the stationary bike. They have that. I don't think that they had it before. That's a new acquisition. Let's see, for $99 a year, you can do the Beachbody On Demand digital streaming. That is this thing right here, Beachbody On Demand. And let's see, they have, it's over 3,600 on-demand streaming workouts across 87 completely different platforms. It's a lot. And all for $99 a year. And also there was openfit. Openfit was this thing here for openfit. Let's see, that was built around a unique technology that creates virtual live small group exercise experience with certified trainers who provide over 400 live classes a week in a variety of workouts, including strength training, Pilates, kickboxing, yoga, and meditation. And then, there's the Mix commercial grade bike that is 20 to 30% lower than the main competition that would be like Peloton, I believe, depending on the configuration. Plus, both BOD and OpenFit subscriptions can be streamed onto the MYX 360-degree swivel touchscreen. That is this thing right here, so you can watch it and do the workouts like they're doing there. Let's see. So there's on and off bike fitness. Also, for their financial statements, they go into this a little bit on here. They have over 347 million in cash, as they said earlier. Beachbody is currently 99% in North America, and they're also expanding to Europe. And then in September, they're going to launch BOD Interactive. That is going to dramatically expand the TAM, or total addressable marketplace, with live interactive content for the Beachbody app. So what they're going to do is they're going to take this Beachbody app, and then they're going to do the openfit feature, which is the live classes. They're going to do openfit style classes onto the Beachbody on demand thing. So yeah, and that's for an extra, I think, 19.95 a month. Yeah, additional 19.95 a month for that. And let's see. Oh, also a cool note here that they mentioned on BOD Beachbody on Demand. They have a all new dance fitness program led by Sean T. Sean T is the he's one of the trainers that I like. He did Insanity. He's doing this Let's Get Up dance program as well. But that has been streamed for nearly 3 million times since its launch in April this year. So since April 2021, it's been streamed nearly 3 million times. That's quite a bit. And also open-fit streaming content with stream memberships starting an agreement with LA Fitness, with no Fitness International and their LA Fitness gym memberships. So that means that members of this LA Fitness Gym and Fitness International, they can use the openfit streaming content at the gym, which is also a plus. In addition to that, Beachbody brand advertising campaign is launching this month across social, digital, and TV, as well as an incremental 33 million investment in marketing above our prior plans to spend 156 million on a combined full year basis, for a total of 189 million on a combined basis in 2021. So they're going to spend a lot of money on the social, digital, and TV advertising to just advertise their products. That's what they're going to do with all of this extra cash that they have on the balance sheet. And let's see next. Let's scroll down here. This is where they go into more of the financials. So financials, total revenue increased year over year in the second quarter to 223.1 million. That increased 21% compared to the second quarter of 2019. And also digital revenue of 94.3 million, 20% increase compared to Q2 2020, and also a 61% increase compared to Q2 2019. One bad note here is that nutrition and other revenue was 128.8 million, which is an 8% decrease compared to Q2 2020. That's not so good. But they did have a 3% increase compared to Q2 of 2019. That is good. Also, MYX, they sold 10,000 bikes versus 5,500 a year ago, and they increased digital subscriptions from 41,600, no, to 41,600 from 1,800 digital subscriptions a year ago. And compared to last year, digital subscriptions increased 13% to 2.7 million subscribers and are up 61% on a 2-year basis. One bad point here, or two that they mentioned here in the conference call, is that their gross profit was 154.3 million, 3% decline compared to Q2 2020. And for the second quarter of 2021, selling and marketing expenses increased by increased to 140.2 million, or 52.8% of revenue, from 134 million, or 61.6% revenue from last year. So this increase, this $5.5 million increase, was mainly due to a 4.2 million charge for an unrespondable deposit for a sales event, which was canceled due to COVID restrictions. So in short, the COVID situation, it caused them to take a larger loss than usual this year. Well, it increased their marketing expenses this year. So yeah. Also, another bad note, individual EBITDA, that's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. That's a loss for the quarter that totaled 4.4 million compared to a profit of 890,000 in the second quarter of 2020. So that's not so good. Another good point though that comes up later is total revenue was 449.3 million, 16% increase compared to the 6 months ended June 2020. That's a 14% increase compared to the same period uh, in 2019. Another good point, digital revenue that totaled 189.5 million, 34% increase compared to the same period as in 2020 and a 52% increase compared to 2019. Also, nutrition and other revenue totaled 259.9 million, 5% increase compared to year 2020. Uh, One bad note here is that it was 4% less compared to 2019 due to changes in the sales composition. So yeah, that one it's not too good, but I mean it's not like a deal breaker or anything. Oh, this point really good right here. That's why I highlighted it in green. As I said earlier, they do have 347.2 million on the balance sheet in cash and no debt. No debt is really good. No debt. So that's a really good point right there. That's why it's in green. Anything else did I highlight here? Nope. I think was that it? I think that was it. Just some stuff at the end here. Yeah. So this is one interesting that I found. So this is the end of the conference call. This is just extra stuff. So for the extra stuff, you may know that for the bikes, Peloton is like the main bike leader. And for Peloton, according to their Q4 earnings transcript, as of June 30th, they had over 874,000 digital subscribers. And then if you compare that to Beachbody's digital subscribers, Beachbody increased 13% to 2.7 million subscribers. So Beachbody has 2.7 million subscribers, while Peloton has 874,000 digital subscribers. And right now, Beachbody they just got into the bike business, which is Peloton's main business model. They do bikes. If Beachbody gets into bikes and they're able to get a majority of their subscribers onto the bikes like Peloton, they could have their market cap reach pretty close to Peloton, I'm guessing. And if you look at the market cap comparison of Peloton compared to Beachbody, you'll see that Peloton it's a lot bigger. So Peloton, this screenshot was taken September 10th. It was let's see, market cap of 34.37 billion with Beachbody only about 2 billion. So in the future, if Beachbody reaches the size of Peloton, what the size of Peloton is right now, it could go up by like what 16 times in value, 16x. That's crazy, 16x. Just imagine if they were able to execute that really well. That'd be like insane gains. So yeah. Anyway, that was the number 3 conference call transcript. Next, we're going to go into financial statements. Financial statements. So yeah, so this is from their latest financial statements that was filed June 30th, 2021. So this is the balance sheets. So for balance sheets, as we saw earlier in the conference call, they have a lot of cash. That's good. Cash is increasing from the previous year, which is good. Total current assets, we want to compare that to total current liabilities. So let's see. Total liabilities, 267,000 roughly, compared to total current assets, 481,000. So current assets are higher than current liabilities, and that's how it was. Was it? Was that how it was last year? Oh, last year it wasn't. Last year, their total current assets was less. Total current assets was 169,000 versus total current liabilities of 219,000. So that wasn't so good last year, but they really improved their situation this year. I'm guessing that's because they went public and they were able to gain a lot of cash through going public. So yeah, that's a plus. And also total liabilities versus total assets. They have more total assets than current liabilities. So this number right here, it's bigger than this number, so that's always good. And let's see, let's keep going down into the statement of operations or the income statement. Here you can see total revenue. We want to make sure that it is increasing over time. So for 3 months ended June 30th, 2020, it was this number right here. And you can see that for 2021, oh, let me go down here. Total revenue, yeah. For 2021, this number here, it is bigger than this number. Same for the 6 month ended. This number right here is bigger than this number. So that's the main thing. And let's see. I think that was it. Yeah. Okay, so next, net loss. So the thing right now is Beachbody, since they're expanding, since they're buying all of these companies, they have not been profitable. They have been losing money. This is a really important note. Net loss. So net loss. So before these brackets, I didn't know this before. Brackets mean negative. So they lost. This is in thousands. So about 10 million, 12 million. So their losses are increasing right now. But the thing is, since it's not that big of a deal right now. I'm betting that this company will be profitable in the long run. Why? Because of all of the cash on their balance sheet right now. They went from what 50. This is all in thousands. I'm just reading the numbers here, but you want to add three zeros to this. But on the balance sheet right here, before it was at 56.8K. Now, after going public, it's at 347K. And then what are they going to do with this that they mentioned in the conference call? They're going to take all of this cash and then they're gonna do all of this digital advertising. They're going to go on social media. They're going to promote their stuff like crazy. And I personally think that they're gonna get a lot of new customers. Why? Because of mostly this Beachbody on demand thing. They have just so many workouts all for about $100 a year. In my opinion, that's a pretty darn good deal, and I think that they'll be able to do it, especially with COVID going crazy. Maybe there's some people who still want to continue to work out at home, and yeah, I can see a bright future for this company. Anyway, yeah, that was the financial statements. Last is I'm just gonna show you guys a some quick YouTube reviews by these non-coaches on YouTube and also the YouTube comments. One really quick thing, I mentioned non-coaches. Why do I mention non-coaches? Why? Because Beachbody, there's this part of their business. I'm not a big fan of it. This is one thing that I don't really care for about the company. They have something like coaches, and from what I heard, not everyone likes the coaching thing. So you want to look for reviews made by people who are not Beachbody coaches. So for example, this one, uh, I think, let's see, Miss Callie's Camper. She did a review. She's not a Beachbody coach. She likes the product. Link to this video will be in the description as well. And also you want to take a look at some of the comments. Like for example, this one. This is 100% how I feel about Beachbody. The workouts are fantastic. So that's what I agree with too. Workouts are good. The rest is no thanks. All right, so they have stuff like supplements. They have stuff like this coaching stuff. That's not a great part of the business that I like, but what I think will help them succeed in particular is this Beachbody on Demand, their online workouts, also this openfit, their in-person live workouts, and also this MYX fitness bike that they have. So those things, that's what I think will help drive the company up in the future and make them successful in Europe as well. So for the links for these non-coaches and non-reviews, I'm going to be posting this, oh, not here. So for the YouTube reviews, I'll be putting those links here in the comments below. You'll see OpenFit reviews. There's a Beachbody review by a non-Beachbody coach. The bike reviews in comparison. This will give you a link to a video comparing the MYX bike to other bikes like Peloton. Basically, quality, from what I heard in that video, quality, it's pretty much the same. Only thing is MYX is on the less expensive side, and it's not. Um, and it's not, you won't get the same Peloton experience if you're a big Peloton fan. but from what I can tell, I think it's going to be pretty successful. Anyway, check out these links if you want to see the reviews, and also in the description, I'll be posting the Peloton earnings call transcript, the Beachbody earnings call transcript, Beachbody's main site, and the Google Doc to my Google Sheets, and also the Discord link. And oh, really quick, if you're interested in how I got like this form and this form and these financial statements, you can find it all here on the Beachbody website. So Beachbody Company, the beachbodycompany.com. You would just want to go to investors here, investors, and then click on financials, SEC filings. And then here you can see like this thing right here. This is Form 4, filed in July 6th. So you would just want to look for the date July 6th, filing type Form 4. And then for this is just their 10Q, their latest 10Q report. So yeah, all of that can be found on the Beachbody Company's main website. If you did not know, my main goal is to create portfolios and outperform the market or the S&P 500. It's to like do better than average stock performance. And I track everything in my Google Docs sheet. If you want the Google Docs sheet, just check out the description. Link to that is there. And also, if you're interested in joining the Discord, I just made a Discord a few days ago. It's called Stocks with Daryl. The purpose of the Discord is for me to post announcements. So, for example, sometimes I come up with an idea and it's just going to take too long to make a video, so I just put the idea out there. Like, for example, I posted on the weekend that I was going to buy Beachbody stock earlier today. So that's what I did earlier today. But it takes a long time to make the video as to why. So yeah, in order to get the info out to you guys really quick, I just post on the Discord. So yeah. Anyway, if you want the Discord, link is in the description. Google Sheet is in the description. And yeah, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.